want it, I can buy it. I ain't bragging, I can go and blow it back just for fun. If we gon' keep it real, I took a lot of L's. I know pain, I went through hell, but I still came out number one. I was walking down the dark road, hard cold, all alone. I'm on my own, nobody better ask me for none. Remember we was sliding in that four-door.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington.
This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Dancing to his left. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle.
Well, you normally talk about the mobility and the accuracy first, but the arm strength, that's what can turn Russ into Danger Russ.
And we knew that this offense was going to try and put pressure on the secondary. That was something they talked about with us. They knew that they had an advantage, pressed it, and there you go. Big play for a touchdown on their very first possession.
Oh, they pitch to the tight end. It's a fake. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards. I thought the days of the fake extra point were numbered once they moved these kicks back to the 15. Apparently, I was mistaken.
Yeah, I was wondering who was ever going to try to do this. In fact, I quit wondering. I didn't think it would ever happen. Taking a fake from the 15-yard line to try and pick up an extra point, I didn't think anyone would ever call this.
Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. Tyreek Hill on the return.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 26.
Edwards-Helaire now off the option.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They go play fake. Mahomes taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And this is caught inside the 5. And finally out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4. A big play there for KC. 1st and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
And they'll run again.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Jerick McKinnon.
Fine work there on the touchdown run.
And the Chiefs have tied it, and they can take the lead with the extra point.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And they take the lead here at 7-6. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass in the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
A really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 38. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Flushed out right. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he finds Lockett in the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett, 38 yards. And the Seahawks are going to retake the lead. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
And the Seahawks are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And I guess that makes up for the earlier missed 2-point try here to get them to 14.
Yeah, that aggressiveness, it reminds me a lot of when basketball first adopted the three-point shot. And people were starting to realize that 3 for 2 was really starting to work for them. In this case now, maybe the 2 for 1 is coming into play in the NFL.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Catch is made by Hardman. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's a big play there for the Chiefs.
The timing was absolutely true as he caught it working across the field. Plenty of space for him to roam, but notice how he keeps his head on a swivel looking for defenders who may crop up out of nowhere. That turned into a big play.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. From the 27, Mahomes. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And now off to the races down the right side. And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. These defenses have become so opportunistic, and no matter what you're playing, in this case wide receiver, you got to be careful.
Certainly do, because there is a phrase in today's football that we use all the time: completing the process of the catch. Well, it's after you do that where the trouble begins, right? Meaning you've tucked it away, you're trying to get downfield, but someone's always coming up trying to rake at the ball and knock it free.
The linebacker Anthony Hitchens there on the stop. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Play action. Now Wilson. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Chris Jones. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Being chased out left. He's got his man. That's Everett, the tight end. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. He'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
What an excellent end result for them. But let's go back to the decision, first of all, to go for it all on 4th down. A lot of pressure on the quarterback's shoulders, but they knew he could handle it. Makes the right read there, gets the ball to his receiver. They get the 1st down. It's now 1st and goal.
Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. They'll try the left side. It's Carson. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
I have to laugh a little bit because he actually handed it off. I thought with the 2 touchdown passes he's thrown in this one already, he'd go ahead and fling and try and get a 3rd one.
Yeah, now from this spot on 3rd down, I think he'd probably throw it here.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. They won't even send in a running play here, I don't believe. I think they go ahead and try and throw it for a touchdown.
The Kansas City defense tough to throw on there, and now it's 4th down. No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on 4th and goal to hit pay dirt, but they're going to go for it. Now it's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Jason Myers now for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. A 2nd quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. A dump down to McKinnon. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the 1st half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelce.
And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll try and run with McKinnon. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Jerick McKinnon with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown.
No, CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively, because to me, they look like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4, fine between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is DJ Reed returning.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match at a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
From the 31, Wilson eluding the pressure right. Throw right side is into the hands of his tight end, Everett. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Armani Watts.
And the Chiefs are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you get a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Flush to his right. Open man, it's the tight end Kelce.
And they are going to have a first down, and they're in field goal range as well as they're down inside the 20.
2nd and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a first down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes.
Look what boy. That was a terrible throw, though. Terrible throw. Threw that bitch all the way to the sideline. If that nigga would have clicked on him, he'd have picked that off.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and we are tied here in the 2nd quarter.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
And they'll take over with just 18 ticks remaining.
Out to his left. Catch is made by Metcalf. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. From the shotgun, Wilson going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this one
I didn't pick that.
Incomplete.
Wow.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
Final play of the half. It's Wilson going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off.
Last one was supposed to have been picked.
And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
With both of these offenses having their way, it's not likely they'll need to be doing a whole lot at halftime. But the defenses are definitely in need of some adjusting. And for the call of the second half, let's go back out to Brandon and Charles.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone.
What? Y'all just let him go.
As they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Oh, he caught me then.
They just looked at things and said, unfortunately,
yeah.
This is a tie game.
And now this is intercepted.
That nigga just made my... Wow. That was crazy. That made that nigga bump. He bumped me right when I fucking threw the ball. Slick pass interference, but they ain't gonna call it. Talking about as soon as I bumped through the ball.
He wanted to make sure he got a new script going
Nigga
for the
bumped
second
me.
half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script.
Give me my fucking pick, man.
Zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
Flushed out right. Finding room to the 20. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier
They should have gave me my pick, man.
goes into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Buying time to his left.
What? They wouldn't let me come down. They wouldn't let me come down. I try to bait you and shoot right back down.
And the interception by the Seahawks D leads to a touchdown. The extra point now coming from Myers. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
That would have been a touchdown if I ain't get bumped.
After the touchdown, here's
right before I threw the ball. That nigga was finna lead y'all, folk.
Here's the dangerous Tyreek Hill. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Man, come on, man. Y'all really span this guy.
A couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
Really span this nigga. Made me fall over my own man. Wow.
Mahomes going to throw. Man open, that's Byron Pringle complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well.
They won't let me hike the ball? Okay.
Plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Yeah. I mashed down. I mashed down.
By the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
I just threw it too late. It wasn't no bait. I threw it too late.
Come up on a 2nd and 10.
You baited me right there, though. You baited me right there. I'm glad he out of bounds. You had baited me then.
Close to a turnover there in the end zone.
I ain't gonna cap.
That's why defenders are often frustrated offensive guys. Actually made the catch, looked good doing it, but couldn't get his feet down in order to finish off the takeaway.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
I'm throwing the ball. Nigga wide open.
As he throws there, incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack.
The nigga was wide open. Going straight across the middle.
He did force the incomplete pass.
They'll go for it.
That's touchdown.
They'll let this go for
That's touchdown now.
Left sideline a dive, and it looks like he's got it. And with the rules as touchy as they can be, it's so hard to complete a diving catch in the end zone, but he just did it pretty well.
How about him getting his body, his hands, everything underneath and around the football without it hitting the ground and causing some doubt in the minds of the people who have to look at this and possibly review it. What a tremendous effort and a great catch.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. Taken at the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10.
Yeah, I sure do.
They've got his man complete. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Well, he's been doing this for a lot of years with the arm strength still there.
Good shit.
He showed it off on that one. Extra point up and through.
Yeah. You killed me with that fumble in the 1st quarter, though. Nigga made my nigga fumble across that middle. I'll be up a touchdown.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
He's going to come right back, though.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone.
Oh, good-looking return set up here.
And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
That strong return has set them up nicely for this drive, and we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
Here's Edwards-Helaire as they will start on the ground.
Oh, my God.
Be brought down at about the 43 that time. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
You almost been over with, baby.
Now here's Mahomes.
They'll swing this one out to Edwards-Helaire.
So the completion good for just 3. And just like that, it's third down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch, I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game.
Man, how they fucking making my nigga?
But them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Toward the sideline.
They keep making my shit.
Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Mahomes firing complete. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up the first down. So now on defense, you assign a man
I started to stiff his face off.
Before he gets going.
And this time they were
I didn't know how I wanted to do it.
Line of scrimmage. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ain't no such thing.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle.
That was definitely a pick. Yeah, that was some whole shit. That should have been picked.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by
I ain't
touchdown
gonna even hold you.
They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs
that was a pick. It went through you.
Jerick McKinnon, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th.
Yeah.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild 4th quarter. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news.
Ooh.
The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. Tyler Lockett.
That's crazy.
Touchdown sale.
Had I known that other nigga was coming over there, I'd have stayed on my outside.
And the Seahawks answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Well, we know that
You did. That might have cost you. That might gonna cost you right there, big dog.
Catch it and then run with the football.
Oh, he onside kicked my ass.
This looked like a missed assignment. You'd think someone would be able to rein him in after he makes his catch, but he's so slippery in the open field, he's able to take it all the way to the end zone.
And you can see the distance traveled there after the catch on the next-gen stats.
They were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes you can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
And a lot of times, these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
From the 39, Mahomes.
I'm throwing the ball. Nigga was wide open. You better go to that corner route.
To the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. They'll roll him out right. Completes it to Hardman. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. Mahomes in the offense staying out there.
I don't see how they keep making my nigga goddamn.
Now Mahomes got to have this one. That's to his running back, complete. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You stop to get it done, as you know.
Oh.
And they did.
And he'll be hit as
That nigga coming through there, huh? I see. Let me fix that. Let me fix that.
Completion on first, now 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. A dump down to McKinnon. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. They go play fake. Mahomes. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. And in for the Chiefs touchdown.
We got to play we got to get a defense.
27 yards. And now if the Chiefs hit the PAT, they will take the lead.
I believe it. That's a lot of time with 3 timeouts.
And that is going to put them on top by a point, and it sets us up for quite a finish. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And following that long touchdown pass, a 1-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let it
Let's go. Oh, my. I thought I picked that. I ain't going to even host. I thought I picked that.
2nd down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
Now a desperation.
We're going to get this one, though. What? Man, how is they not letting me pick this?
Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That means it's just
that's crazy.
This has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. Eluding the pressure.
That's my fault.
He's going to let it fly.
That's my fault.
That's caught inside the 20.
Wow. I'm trying to hit stick the fuck at you. Oh my God. That's my fault. I thought you were finna come back down to that. That's my fault. That nigga was sitting on the sideline by himself over there, so I shot back down.
Wow. I know it's a never say never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish him off.
Wow.
Puts him in front here late, but not. You got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of the lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
Forced out to his left. And he will get into the end.
That's crazy because I put a spy on him and everything. I can't make this shit up. I put a spy on home and everything, bro.
Tyreek Hill set to return it. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Well, they have the opportunity now.
Oh, come on.
Execution.
Get me back on now.
After getting this one across the 40. A gain of 6 there on first.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. Here's Mahomes.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it looked like he got
That's
the
the
feet
touchdown,
down,
man.
Yes, it's a catch. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. 57 yards. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more
I started to do the other one.
15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there. That sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal.
This touchdown right here.
A lot of tired bodies on that field. But
You
this
tell
is
him
a
I said
big
that.
play. 3rd and goal. Mahomes.
Touchdown.
And his ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And
You know
now
I
the
got
final
it. You know I got to do it to you, don't it?
away from likely getting this thing
You
to
know I got to
overtime.
do it to you.
Yes, sir. That touchdown
It's only
puts them in
right.
striking distance, and let me tell you something. Forget being conservative here. Go for it. Go for 2.
Going for it on the road. Right now.
Well, win it right now. Have the momentum. Go ahead and
Game.
get it done.
And the Chiefs are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish
Good
off this
shit.
drive with 6 points.
And boy, you want to talk about guts. Guts is going for 2.
You got 11
Down
seconds.
1 in that spot right there.
Do they not trust their kicker? Did they not feel that it was time?
Good ass game though. I ain't gonna
Or
hold
did
you.
they just say, we've got a play on that we're so confident in, we're going to go ahead and do it? I'm going to say they're going to say that in the press conference.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays.
Oh, give me my
To
pick.
get yourself in position for the second one.
Give me
Whether
my
you're able to get into
pick.
field goal range, or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary. But you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
Let's see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done.
Good game, buddy.
Catch, he's got it. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen?